All right, outfit check. Got my backpack on, ready for school. Just kidding, not school, it is work. I'm headed to work today, so I want to take you through a full day of eating, how things go, and I'm also training in the afternoon, so things run a little bit differently on those days, but I think it'll help you out if you're someone who is either working a full-time job or going to school every day and you're trying to fit everything in your schedule. So that being said, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good Road to Ripped, episode number 11. So sit back, relax, maybe turn that stair stepper up to level 10 like I'm doing later on today, and let's get into it. All right, just made it into work. Maybe quick tour. We have a whiteboard with a picture on top, a lamp, some memorabilia stuff, my desk area, and then my little battle station right here. 3 curved monitors, great for productivity. But what I do is a project manager for a structural steel company. So we do a lot of like healthcare buildings, we do a lot of school buildings, things like that. And we work under a general contractor. So if you ever need structural steel, you know who to call. But typically my mornings go like this. I get here at 8 a.m. We work 8 to 5, not 9 to 5. I don't know where 9 to 5 jobs come from. Come in, I'll probably check my emails, get caught up on that. Then I always like to play Wordle in the morning, get the brain flow going. Then normally make phone calls, stuff like that, have meetings a couple times a week as well. So that's the game plan for right now. I don't eat anything in the morning. Sometimes I have coffee, sometimes I have an energy drink. But right now we're going all natural with just some water. So let the workday commence.
Many unbearable hours later.
All right, it is now lunchtime, actually 12:15. I've been working, I've been chewing gum, I've been downing water. Road to Ripped episode number 10 just went live. So if you haven't watched that one, make sure to watch that one. If you're new to this series for some odd reason, definitely get subscribed, become a Suggs subscriber, get locked in on this Road to Ripped series because it is a good one. So typically how I spend my lunches, I'll either do a little editing on the computer. Sometimes I do a little cardio in the back room. But today, not gonna do any actual cardio. Am going to do some foam rolling and some stretching though. I'm still trying to do some sort of like mobility work, some stretching work, at least three times a week. Especially doing cardio, like my legs are so sore and tight all the time now. That sucks. I just tried to film like a time lapse on my phone, so you can see all the exercises and everything like that, but it didn't record, so I don't know why. But stretching done, and now back by popular demand. Protein bars with Ben, I see you have the Georgia shirt on again.
Did I have it on last time?
I think you did.
I did?
Uh-huh.
I got it on again. Not the same one though.
No, it's different.
I hope not.
You got a variety of them. All right, but this time we're gonna change it up just a little bit. I wanted him to try 2 of my personal favorite protein bars / snacks that I've had to see which one he likes, doesn't like, and what he thinks of them. If you've watched the channel, you've probably seen these before.
I've seen them before.
You've seen them before?
Yeah, the donut one.
He's an avid viewer as well. And before we get into this, what are you doing now on your phone?
Oh, my fitness pal.
We got him tracking macros now.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Can you believe that?
So.
2 options. Which one you want to try first?
Let's try this wafer because I don't think I like that as much as I will that one.
All right, so these are the Optimum Nutrition protein wafers, 210 calories, 15 grams of protein. Not the best macros, you know?
It sure looks good.
Doesn't that look good right there?
Mm-hmm.
You get two wafers. Look at that. So I didn't have to break it in half either. You get a whole one, but you got to track it in MyFitnessPal later though. All right, cheers.
Yeah.
Very well method.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Kind of like a Nutter Butter, right? From back in the day. I mean, maybe not that good, but it has the same texture.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
No.
It's good. It's good though. I don't know if it's another Nutter Butter peanut sandwich cookie though. Flavor, maybe an 8, but texture, I'm not crazy about the wafer texture.
Oh.
But I do like the flavor.
See, that's what sells it for me is the wafer,
wafer?
texture. Think about how much volume you're getting. That's a lot of volume. I know you're a volume guy. You want that one? You want that one? All right, the Wow Protein Donut, probably my all-time favorite snack, and for 130 calories and 11 grams of protein.
Not great on the protein, but
No, but
But
for
the
only
calories are not bad. So.
130 calories. That's a donut if I've ever seen one. All right, cheers. What?
It's good,
Oh boy.
but
Mm-hmm.
the next time we review, I'm sure we'll do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Bring a glass of milk with you.
But it would be great with a glass of milk because it has a very cakey texture.
You know, be good on it.
Huh.
Icing, they make them. They don't they?
No, but I make anabolic icing. You seen that recipe? Danielite and Fit fat-free Greek yogurt or any fat-free Greek yogurt, and sugar-free, fat-free cheesecake Jello. Put the Jello in the yogurt, stir it up. It gets real thick. And it's like icing.
No shit.
That's pretty good.
That would probably be good on him. And it wouldn't add really any calories.
If anything, add more
to
protein.
speak of.
Yeah.
Which one I like better?
Yeah. Which one you like better? I do too.
Well, I thought it would be the donut.
But it's not.
I don't think so. I think it's that one.
Is it? Big question. Do either of these compare to the True Bar from Costco, the vegan protein bars that we are obsessed with?
Well, I'm gonna still have to say that's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
How about this? Leave your favorite protein bar down below in the comments, and I'll pick it up for me and Ben and try it next. I'm curious to see too what
telling you right
what
now,
the folks
True
have to
Bar
say.
is gonna beat them all.
Any last words?
Bye bye.
All right, for me, I have a meeting and then back to work. All right, it is finally lunchtime, and it's actually 3:06 p.m. It's been a long day. My job is a lot of like putting out little fires every day, so it's always nice to put out more fires. So I have my lunch here. It's the same thing. Like I said, I eat this pretty much every single day when I'm at work. It's some sort of meat, mixed vegetables, and rice cauliflower. Sometimes I add rice if I have the calories. I do not currently. Now, before I eat, I am going to take my multivitamins that I've been taking. These are the routine multivitamins. It's ROOTINE is how you spell it. But I've been taking these for almost 90 days now. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys want to see like a 90-day review on personalized vitamins, on these routine vitamins, and kind of my thoughts, my feelings, my results, things like that? All right, now I'm just gonna get to eating. It's basic but delicious. Probably throw some G Hughes on there just a little bit, or like some 0-calorie mustard. Good to go every day. Don't get tired of it. Don't ask me how. Now I don't always eat at 3 p.m. And sometimes I have a snack before lunch. I just didn't today. All depends on schedule and hunger. And those two things fluctuate quite a lot from day to day. I will say if your schedule and hunger allows it, eating a little later on in the day has helped me feel less hungry at night and helps me sleep better at night too.
A few moments later.
All right, lunch done, and like I've mentioned plenty times before, I'm someone who cannot go without a dessert after every meal. So for lunch dessert, I'm having a Clio bar, 100 calories, 8 grams of protein. Is a chocolate covered frozen yogurt bar, and it is delicious. All right, you know, I couldn't leave the office without having my signature every single day dish, which is my Kodiak cake mixture with some Danielite and Fit Greek yogurt. I was not kidding when I say I have this every day because I literally do. Like, look at this full bowl of food. Not to mention, just, it's delicious. All right, so it's about 4:40 right now. I'm gonna be training in like roughly an hour. But when I pop into the macros, we are currently sitting at 1,240 calories and 123 grams of protein. Going into training, I've already consumed about half of my calories and a little over half my protein, which is literally ideal. So I know I kind of space my meals out weirdly, but as long as you're having a good, decent meal before you train, if you're not training first thing in the morning, you're gonna have a much better workout because of it. So I'm gonna finish up a couple things here at work, and then it's off to sit in traffic before we go to the gym. Perry's back in the return of the Red Rocket. The comeback story. All right, I was just venting to her about this, but I really don't want to lift today. One, because I don't really have a plan. My training schedule has kind of been a little off and I haven't taken a rest day in a little while. Everything is either sore or I just drained it the day before. That being said, I think I'm gonna do a weaknesses day. I haven't done one in a while. Probably will primarily focus on traps, front and rear delts, and lower back, and abs and calves. I have a lot of weaknesses.
And legs and glutes and
Yeah, so in other words, I'm going to the gym without a plan. I don't recommend doing that. And if you've ever filmed yourself working out, you know how unenjoyable it is to film yourself working out when the gym is literally packed at peak hour 5:45. Filming yourself in general is horrible, but filming yourself when there's millions of people around trying to work out and you're having to like not mess them up and like still get yourself in is terrible. So in other words, please smash thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. It's the only thing that's getting me through this workout today. That being said, I'm gonna stop being a little bitch and get in and crush this workout. All right, well, first things first, just got a new mic. Let me know how this sounds. Now we're starting out with alternating dumbbell front raises seated, so it adds a little more support and allows you to focus a little more directly on your front delt, which is one of my biggest weaknesses. 3 sets here, 12 reps per side. Then moving into shoulder shrugs, barbell shoulder shrugs. Now, I like to focus 5 reps with a 3-second hold up top. Then to get the extra volume in, we're gonna go as many reps as possible to failure. We're gonna do this 3 times in a row. 3 sets of this and your traps should be feeling nice and warmed up. Great time to mention not only the pump cover that you see right here, but this amazing purple color tank is also by TLF Apparel. If you want to pick anything up, you can use my code TLF-SUGS to do so and save 15%. Now working into a seated barbell shoulder press, really focusing on moving the weight here, keeping our back upright and pressing through the movement. I did sets of 8 here and I did 4 sets of 8. Now I supersetted the shoulder press with this kind of unique shoulder shrug. So you're bent over, seated with the weight beneath you, and you're more or less squeezing your traps together while moving the weight up slightly. An awesome exercise if you haven't done it before. Next one, we're really targeting the traps today. Like I said, you're gonna start, if you have this machine, it's really great. If not, you can do this with dumbbells too. A little wide stance, and you're gonna do as many reps, normally about 10. And then I go straight into a neutral grip and go as many reps as possible, really burning it out. Try to get above 20 reps. And I did this for 3 sets and it was honestly a fantastic trap exercise. Now moving into a reverse grip cable crossover, I guess you could call it. And this is really good, one, for your rear delts, but also your traps, especially because you're coming down at such an angle that at the end of the rep, you're squeezing not only your rear delts, but your traps as well. Making sure you're doing this with good form is essential here, and really focusing on squeezing the rep all the way through. I did 3 sets of 12 reps and I was feeling it. And I supersetted that with face pulls with a little heavier weight and focusing really on range of motion and squeeze at the back of the rep. Absolutely loved this superset for rear delts and traps. All right, still working on shoulders as well here. We're doing a cable front raise, and putting the cable in between your legs like this and lifting all the way through adds a unique resistance path that adds a little more weight and resistance at the bottom of the rep that I really, really enjoy and find myself getting sore afterwards. I did 3 sets of this, about 12 reps or 2 failure. And as you can see, I went 2 failure here. Now one more superset to round off this weaknesses day. We started with a little low back work. This is honestly gets me the biggest low back pump ever. These weighted hyper extensions, really just focusing on moving slowly, feeling the squeeze all the way through the rep, squeezing at the top and letting the weight come down. I did about 12 reps there and then supersetted that with ab crunches. This one is a little difficult to get correct. I try to think of myself as a clam, and my legs and my chest being the top and bottom of the clam, and I'm trying to squeeze those two together, trying to close the clamshell as tight as possible, using my hips as the hinge and squeezing at the bottom of the rep. I can really feel it with my abs when I think about this, and it really helps with that mind muscle connection as well. All right, little post-workout check-in time. Honestly, not a bad workout whatsoever. So let's talk about weight for a minute here. This morning, weighed in 209.4 or 0.2. I'm not sure, but it was the same weight that I was 2 episodes ago in episode 10. But 2 big differences between that weigh-in and this weigh-in is, one, this one was at 7 a.m. The other one was at about like 10:30, 11 a.m. And 2, I had gone to the bathroom before I took that weigh-in over the weekend, and this one I had not. So all that considered, I think I'm slightly leaner than I was this weekend, which is an awesome, awesome sign. Just from like the posing and physique update type stuff, I can tell I'm starting to get a little vascularity in the chest, which I have been desperately missing. Posing starting to come together, vascularity is feeling nice. All around, I'm pleased with the progress that I've been making. All right, so I'm happy with the results. Now, plan from here on out, we're gonna keep cardio the same, we're gonna keep calories the same for about another week, and we're gonna see how my body kind of levels out on those calories. If I keep losing weight, I'm not gonna lower my calories or increase my cardio. So I'm gonna be monitoring that throughout the next week or so, keeping cardio at 5 times a week, keeping training at 6 times a week, and calories at 2,500 with over 200 grams of protein. It really is that simple. And let me also just apologize. I feel like the beginning of this video was a little boring, a little like lackluster. I don't love filming at work. I feel like it's somewhat taking away from like me actually being present at the office. So I tend to talk quiet, talk quick, and it doesn't always result in the best videos. And for that, I apologize. So the plan for right now, 30 minutes of cardio. Doing cardio after your workout after you've been at work all day is one of the most gruesome things in the world. If you can work out in the morning, it makes it so much easier. Or if you can do cardio or lifting in the morning and the other one later at night, breaking up when you have this much cardio and like heavy lifts is much, much better on the body. But that being said, 30 minutes Stairmaster going down in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. That's wobbling really bad, sorry. That was a long workout. With cardio, we are at 2 hours and 14 minutes. And I know I kind of mentioned this a little earlier in the video where I was talking about how today hasn't been that good of a day. But funny enough, I was watching YouTube as I normally do during cardio, came across one of Glenn Gillen's videos. If you don't know who he is, he's like an Irish YouTuber, fitness YouTuber. And literally this is what he said.
True progression in life happens when you push harder on the shit days.
And that right there could not have hit home more for me today. It means more to you almost mentally to push through the days that you don't want to, the days where you feel like you're having a bad day, where you feel like nothing's working out. Push through, check those boxes, and the end result is so much more rewarding because of it. All right, I am extremely sweaty. Let's get some dinner. Let me explain to you what's in this bowl right here because it's pretty impressive. So first things first, if you've never had this, let me put you on right now. Path of Life quinoa and kale blend. I know what you're thinking, quinoa sucks, kale sucks. Trust me, I know, I don't like either one of them either, but this mixture right here is so, so good. I don't know what it is. It's like the way it's seasoned or cooked. Great macros too, 370 calories for the entire bag. That's very solid. And you're getting your carb source and your veggie source, so you don't even have to add extra veggies if you don't want to. And 4.5 minutes in the microwave and you're good to go. So I used to eat these all the time, like in high school and like when I first got to college, and I kind of forgot about them. But I found them, they're at most grocery stores, but I found mine at Publix to die for. And then I have about 213 grams of mahi. This is just baked mahi that I made in bulk at the beginning of the week. And that's another huge point is like I'm getting home at 8+30. It's now almost 9 o'clock. And not having something ready right when you get home sucks. You're having to stay up way later. You have to cook something. You almost want to forget about it and just grab something quick, maybe out to eat, something fast food. And that's going to really hinder your diet. So having stuff in bulk, making stuff in bulk helps so much. To go over top of it, I don't know why, but every time I have the quinoa kale mix, I always put the Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce on there. Just a great combo. And I think I might put a little drizzle of this Bolthouse dressing. Now, before I dive into this, you notice I didn't do something that I said I do every single day, and that's take 2 scoops of protein after my workout. And the reason why is because when calories start getting lower and lower, I wanna hit my protein goal with as much whole foods as possible to keep me full throughout the day. So I kinda had to check in MyFitnessPal, see where my protein macro was, and adjust whether I think I needed the extra protein through the protein powder or not. And for me, with this meal in, I also added some fat-free mozzarella cheese into this mixture. With this meal in though, the meal was 743 calories. With everything else in the day, I'm already at 205 grams of protein. So I'm already over that 200 threshold that I don't wanna reach. And so I don't wanna add extra calories just from protein powder when I'm gonna have a little extra food later on in the night anyways. All right, sauce applied. This meal looks so delightful. And considering I haven't eaten in like 6 hours, it's gonna be insane. That's how we're looking. Oh, that's delicious. Like, that's an awesome dinner recipe. And it's nice getting like mahi and fish and not just eating chicken every single meal of the day. Oh, the variety helps out so much. Get out of here. I gotta indulge myself. I might cream my pants. All right, that's right. We cannot go to bed without a dessert. We've had a dessert after every meal, and I intend to keep that going. But for dessert, oof, baby, you're gonna love this one. One rice cake with none other than the Biscoff cookie butter. If you haven't had this, it is insane. I probably shouldn't have bought it, like looking back, because it is so delicious, but I had the macros for it today, so why not take advantage of that? And then actually used another rice cake in this right here, which, what is this you're asking? Well, Dana Light and Fit Greek yogurt, a rice cake crumbled over top. I'm actually thinking about doing a full like recipe video just with like rice cake. So if you guys want me to do that, let me know in the comments down below. I'm like kind of planning it out, but I have so many rice cake recipes that I want to share. And then on top of that, we have a little bit of fat-free Ready Whip and some Lily's dark chocolate chips. An insanely voluminous meal to end my night. It is almost 10 o'clock, but I gotta get my rest of my macros in. Let me just try a bite of this real quick. Yeah, that is delicious. Wow. Oh. Nothing in this world beats Biscoff cookie butter. Period. All right, so that I can eat my dessert in peace, let's go over the macros right now. So let's briefly go through today. We had our protein bars with Ben. Oh, and I actually didn't mention this, but I did have watermelon. Just a couple pieces, probably about 350 grams. I didn't weigh it out. But watermelon is one of the most voluminous fruits for the lowest calories and is one of my favorite fruits. So if you are feeling really hungry that day and you want to get some extra fruit in your diet, watermelon's the way to go. We had our lunch in there, 467 calories. Dinner at 740 right about. And then the snacks made up the majority of our day with our Kodiak cake mix, the Clio bar, and then our dessert. 2,423 calories, which is crazy because what was the last video, was 2,424 calories. So I'm staying really, really consistent with my calories. Pop into the macros, 227 grams of protein, so that is spot on. And the carbs and fats are pretty balanced there as well. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty happy with today as far as the macros go, as far as the calories go, as far as the training goes, as far as the content goes. I hope you are too. If you did enjoy this video, as always, come on, hit the thumbs up button for me. Road to Ripped is not going anywhere anytime soon. We still got about 6 weeks left, and I plan on getting absolutely shredded. So get locked in, get loaded for that, and I will see you very shortly in the next one. Peace.